Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we're live from the Grand Champion Polo Club. Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails back once again to the Grand Champion Polo Club. We got a great group of players here. We got our final warm-ups and we'll get this one going. Thanks for joining us here on CTV Sports for our afternoon game. Looks like we got Aspen Valley against Deuce. Sugar Erskine in the house. Good luck, Sugar. And pretty good setup here. We got Gaston Dorniak Jr. will be our mounted official today. We are at Field 4. And you'll notice that with the running flags right here behind us. Wind blowing from the east today. Beautiful weather here in southern Florida. Should be a beautiful evening. So if you are in town, stop on down to the Grand Champion Polo Club, Field 4. Come in the back gate off Southfield Road today. And Field 4 is looking like a pool table. It's a lot of polo for you as we're going to play into the weekend. So once again, thank you for joining us, and we will go ahead and get all the players out here. Final players getting their warm-ups done. And as we said, we'll line them up and get it going. Aspen Valley, they're going to play today. We'll go ahead and go through them while they get their final players getting ready. We got Nick Wilhelm going to play number 1. Played very well last week here on the Polo on Demand program. Got Gaston Sr. in the house also. Gaston Jr. Our 2 mound officials, I said mound official and sideline official. Santos Bellini will join the Aspen Valley team with Fred Mannix and Jason Crowder. Very strong team. In the blue jerseys. In the white jerseys, we have Deuce. We're going to talk about Deuce today as they're going to have their grand opening this summer. So make sure you keep an eye out for Deuce, the paddle club, which will be opening in West Palm Beach. I'll talk about that as the game goes on. And we're going to have on the Deuce team today, Joseph Schwartz. He'll be playing the number 1. We're going to put Matias Cola Gonzalez at the number 2. Or it looks like he's going to go to the 3. So we'll put Sugar Erskine at the number 2 today. Matias Cola Gonzalez will play the number 3, and then Nick Roldan will play the number 4. And if you've been watching our spring polo, it has been, I got to tell you, the games have been a lot of fun, a lot of big scoring from way out. Gaston Jr. is ready to go. They're going to take it right to the hoop right now and get it going, and away we go. So remember, Aspen Valley in the blue jersey, Deuce in the white, first chukker of 6 underway. As this ball gets taken out by Joseph Schwartz, and he's not wasting any time. Of course, his mother on the sideline always is cheering for Joseph, keeping that cheering section going. Our head timekeeper, field manager. Loose ball plays, they leave that one behind Gonzalez, and it'll be Aspen Valley with their first opportunity as Fred Mannix will drive one down looking for Nick Wilhelm. Loves to pull the team. First opportunity there, gets a piece of it. Now Freddie on the near side takes it forward. Looking to shoot from about 70, just off to the right side. Now remember, this field does run east and west. You can see the flags there in the background running on Lake Worth Road. So there will be a bit of an advantage for the teams running to the west today. At the moment, it is Aspen Valley with that advantage, and I say that because we have some big hitters on the field today, as Nick Roldan had 3 goals last week from about 130 to 140, along with Fred, Crowder, Colo. So we have a lot of big hitters on the field, so let's see if they use it to their advantage. Picked up here by Crowder. Jason, and a little bit of a foot race here, and looks like Santos going to go ahead and push Colo across and then leave it for Jason. Loose ball play in the corner. It'll be Nick. Gets a piece of it, puts it down into the corner, and it'll be Roldan. Have a couple Nicks on the field, and it will be NR. Oh, stole it away here. Nice little play by Santos. And Tato Bellini will turn. Oh, little heads up there. We got a foot race going forward here as it will be Roldan. Gets underneath that one a little bit and lays it right down there. Wow, he actually had the distance too. So Roldan into the wind, hitting a good 130. He got underneath that ball. Wasn't sure if it was going to make the distance, but it did go off the left side. We'll have our first knock-in of the day. It'll be Mannix. Fred going down the center here, looking for Will Helm, and he got him. Nick. Got the pressure from Erskine. Taking his time. Nice little neck shot right back to the center. Perfectly placed ball for Crowder. The shot on goal, but that ball is going to go off to the right side. So Aspen Valley getting opportunities here. A couple shot on goals. 3:39 on the clock as they click down here. I think they're going to keep it going. We'll see if they use a change or not. No, we are going to use the courtesy change when needed. So we'll let you know when it happens. Today, looks like they're going to run through it. It's going to be picked up here on the knock-in for Deuce. Matias. Down the center. Good coaching out here from Erskine. Joseph overrides. And Aspen Valley will bring it around the corner. They're going to find Mannix. Crowder and Mannix. I remember watching them play when they were both 12 years old, believe it or not. And it's great to see them now out on the field in their 40s and 50s. And wow, just to see them develop. On the move, on the inside, a battle between Bellini and Roldan. Nick will leave it behind. A nice ball here, and they're going to open it up. 2:45 on the clock, and we got Colo. Gonzalez. Matias, he's got time. Santos puts the pressure off the cane. Loose play to the center. It will be Joseph Schwartz and Crowder. Jason slows the game a little bit. Waits for Santos to get back in the game. And Fred and Nick have room to work. Freddie. Little tap shot here. Looking for Nick. Wilhelm, there's the approach. A little bit off to the right side. Needs to bring it back to the center. Look for the deeper shot. Gets a piece of that one. And that one will go over the end line. And Deuce will line up. So 3 knock-ins here for Deuce. Aspen Valley getting the offensive attack. Off to the left, off to the right. It'll be Roldan. Once again, if you are looking to play polo in the spring, you can get in touch with our tournament committee. You can go to the websites, get a little Juan Bellini, they'll set you up. Polo on Demand is in effect as Mr. Nick Wilhelm is participating in the Polo on Demand program. And here we go. On the far side, Deuce works it down past center, but turned around quickly by Aspen Valley. It's going to be Crowder. And this combination is working well. Crowder to Mannix. Mannix down the center. And Nick's going to run the outside here. And pressure on Erskine. Shot on goal. And that ball looked like he might have dropped in. No, just off to the right. So Aspen Valley getting opportunities. And I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see a lot of opportunities, as I said, running to the west with that wind behind you. It gives that little advantage. We're going to drop in under a minute now, 45 seconds on the clock. One more knock-in coming for Deuce. Nick going to keep it low here. This ball's going to work. Oh, just a little short for Jason. Backed up cleanly by Mannix. They got time. It's going to be Santos Bellini. 30 seconds left here in our first chukker of 6. Deep neck shot by Bellini. And that will end the chukkers. So both teams working it down. I got to give the advantage here to Aspen Valley, getting opportunities, but we'll set everybody off for some fresh ponies. And we'll be back for our second chukker. Thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports, Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. We'll be right back.
Team Juice, Mark Gansey, Antonio Higgy, Pato Castagnola, and Colo Gonzalez. A little under the neck shot, he hammers that one away. What a great finish here by Mark Gansey.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz as we prepare here for our second Chucker play. Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails, live from Field 4 today. Grand Champions Polo Club. And if you're just joining us, welcome. I know we have a lot of people coming home from work, joining us in. We want to thank everyone for joining us. Remember, spring polo is available. And remember the summer polo. So if you're looking to play polo in the summer, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Get all your information for the Aspen Valley Polo Club in beautiful Carbondale, Colorado, right in between Glenwood Springs and Aspen Valley, July and August, into September if the weather, depending on the tournaments and the tournament committee. But right now, we have Aspen Valley with Nick Wilhelm playing the number 1, Santos. Or actually, Jason Crowder. We're in the 2. Santos Bellini. We're in a 3, and Fred Mannix. And I do apologize. They flipped that around, and we got the 2 on Fred. And the 4 on Jason. So Nick's wearing the 1. Freddie's wearing the 2. Santos is wearing the 3, and Jason's wearing the 4. Now, Jason's a little superstitious about some of the numbers out there. Some of the players are, so he likes to wear certain numbers. And with Deuce, we are going to start with a knock-in. That ball did go wide at the end of the first Chucker. Deuce with Joseph Schwartz wearing the 1. Sugar Erskine wearing the 2. Matias Cola Gonzalez will wear the number 3, and Nick Roldan will wear the 4. Those are your 2 teams today. Gaston Jr., Dorniak Jr. It's going to be our mounted official today, and Gaston Sr. will be our second man in the stands. We have the cameras available with our producers in the CTV Sports Studios if needed. And here we go. Knocking coming from Roldan. He's going to find Sugar. Erskine, nice ball here by Sugar to lay it down inside. Joseph's going to push his man to the left and look for the finish, and that is a clean coast to coast like butter on toast as the fans go crazy, especially Tracy, his mom down here. But nice play here on the angle, knocking from Roldan, finding Sugar, 1-touch polo. And a nice pickup by Joseph Schwartz, picking his man up, pushing him wide, giving the opportunity to have a huge amount of space to shoot a goal. And that'll bring back to the center. Of course, for any of our new viewers, we do switch directions, so keep an eye on that. On the move, gonna be Freddie. Mannix once again. He's gonna find Santos, and we're gonna see this is a battle all day. Santos, Bellini, oh, nice try right there. And I think he's gonna drop it in or just wide to the left. It looked like it was a very, very close shot. Not an easy shot at speed with angle there, but just to the left. So we'll go the knock-in for Deuce. And Nick Roldan's going to hammer one right here down the center. And he'll find Erskine, Sugar. Beautiful little chestnut mare, Sugar Erskine on here. Love the way she pins her ears back as she's going to goal. Joseph's going to fire one from about 70. And that one will go just wide to the left. So Fred will set up again. Now, if you missed our first chucker, the Aspen Valley team, they did shoot a goal about 4 or 5 times, out shooting Deuce, so having more opportunities. And now Deuce scoring early. They'll have their wind at the back. It's going to be turned around here. Picked up by Colo. He'll leave it behind. It's going to be Crowder. Taking his time on the far side. Opportunities. Going to go center with this one. Man-to-man. Loose ball play. Nice little give and go here from Roldan, and he'll find Gonzalez. Colo. As I said, Colo coming off a very strong season playing for Deuce this winter. Takes it into the corner, though. He's taking the long way home here as he gets way down in there. Now he's got to open it up, and he does. But that's going to find the stick of Mannix, and Fred will turn the defense into offense, and here comes Aspen Valley. 3-on-2 here, opportunity for the blue jerseys as Santos on the gray mare. Tato, nice play here. He's going to open up Nick Wilhelm. He'll take it down. Look for the shot on goal here. Nick overrides, but that's going to leave it for Santos. And Santos is going to take a shot, but just wide to the left. That'll click us down to 3:10. Looks like we might get a few changes here. And yeah, we're going to get a few takers. So we're going to go ahead and let them change here and just keep it going. So I'll stop the clock with 2:53 to be precise on the courtesy change. We have a couple takers. Looks like it's going to be Colo Gonzalez to go ahead and change up his pony. And they will control the knock-in with Roldan. Nick, a lot of room here, so Nick's going to use it. Tap it in a good 50, 60 yards. And then he'll use the left side. He's been using Erskine, and this seems to be working well. And Sugar, but nobody home but Freddie. Mannix now. Mannix going to change the field. Doesn't get the shot he wants, but has room to regroup. Good coverage here by Schwartz. Joseph keeping the pressure on. Fred's starting to come to the left. Decides to go back to the right. He's got Crowder. Jason lays it up there for Nick Wilhelm. Nice play right here. He takes it in the center. Now look for the finish. Not an easy one. Picked up again. Taken around by Erskine. Sugar offside, near side. Smooth little play out of the defensive zone, and he's got Nick. Roldan now from center. Little skip right there. Bad luck there for Skip. We got a piece of it, though. They come off the boards. Yeah, everybody ducking and diving, trying to grab it, but it's going to come up with number 4. Nick, and he gets a hold of this one. Roldan. That ball will carry if it gets a little bit left. Nice attempt. That ball will go just right. So that'll line them back up. Both teams getting some shots going here, and I got a feeling it'll start dropping. So with 1:15 on the clock, it will be Mr. Fred Mannix once again. Mannix, not wasting any time, looking for Santos. I was going to get a piece of it, stop that ball. Oh, a nice outlet pass here. Nick got time. He's got about 10 lengths on everybody. Good pickup back to the center. Got it control. Well done. Good recovery here by Wilhelm. He takes it over the 60. Lost his mount there. That does happen. But it won't be all right because Bellini in the rumble seat. And that should go. Or that go wide too. So just wide or they go. So that's goal, no? Goal. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate that. Mr. Mannix doing double job out there, playing and officiating. Let us know anyways the goal. So nice goal there. Will take it in. Had a little trouble with his mallet. No problem. We had Santos in a perfect spot for the finish. So we'll go ahead and give one there to Aspen Valley, and that'll end our second Chucker play. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back. Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to you. You are here with us for the World Polo League's Triple Crown of Polo. Goal number 3 here for Riley Gansey. She can do no wrong. She's definitely got the Midas touch. Here Cambiasso for the Boca Raton. The Boca Raton, here we go. The winners of the WPL's Triple Crown of Polo, the Boca Raton. The MVP, Riley Gansey.
It's an honor to represent the Boca Raton. When I'm not on the field, it's one of my favorite places to be.
Welcome back, everybody. We get ready for our third Chukker. Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Grand Champions Polo Club. Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails actually started out as a fun way for the polo school to play with some of the top players from the World Polo League. Highest rated polo in North America outside of Argentina, 26 goals, World Polo League. The polo school, which is in session, so if you're looking to take some lessons, just go to our websites, any of our platforms, look for Juan Bellini. They'll get you set up. And the opportunity to play with top players was a lot of fun. So our tournament committee had a great idea. Well, why don't we have some fun during the week? You know, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, sometimes on Mondays, that's off days. But give the opportunity for players to play, new players, and some of the younger players, women and men, and then opportunities for, some of the top players in the world to show up at any time. Seeing they're all playing in the World Polo League, they were there, and they loved the whole idea, and there was a lot of outcome, I gotta tell you. And then, of course, it turned into the fun side of it. And we had a lot of people from the outside who want to just come and, spectate and kind of enjoy the cocktails and hors d'oeuvres and a lot of fun. So it all started there, the birthplace of it, and it has grown and it's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of people asking about it, and we're live in our third Chukker as Nick, was going to take it out of the bowling. He's going to get an opportunity here. He's going from right to left, got to go left to right. I think the recovery is going to work. And just wide, thank you, Gaston, as that ball will go just wide. So once again, I got a feeling we're going to see a outpouring of goals because we've had some great shots by both teams. Just no luck early as we finish up our final Chukker of the first half. It's going to be picked up here by Mannix and Joseph Schwartz. Freddie's going to put him in his sights. Joseph coming in from left to right. Nice ball here as he lays it down into the near post. Fred's going to gain control and back it up cleanly, looking for Crowder. Gonzalez, though. Colo gets there quickly, pushing Santos off of the pony. Loose ball play, Mannix and Fred in control. Fred with Nick going forward. Wilhelm's going to have an opportunity if they can get it out. Santos falling into a perfect spot here. That ball will lay just inside the 60. Wilhelm's going to fall into the rumble seat as Fred will line up for the next shot. And that ball is going to go to the far post, but stay on the field and get turned out. And brought out by Deuce. Looking for A white jersey, can't find it, backed up cleanly, but they're going to turn around. It's going to be Aspen Valley now. Santos and Frederick. Crowder with a little help, and Freddie's got time, so he'll work it down. Mannix. Fred, deep neck shot, looking for Will. Comes around here and is picked up, taken by Santos. Nick will leave it behind, out of the air once, twice. And he'll get the finish. Santos Bellini picking up his second goal of the day. So good passing there by the Aspen Valley team. And that will bring us back to the center. Looks like Freddie riding Alberta Sepa here in the third chukker. Fred riding a lot of his horses from the Alegria breeding operation. Tremendous amount of ponies out there for the Santa Rita breeding operation, mixing it up. I think Colo Gonzalez riding some of his younger ones today. This is a great time to play some of your younger horses as the spring season is set up to hone in on your skills as a player and the horses. Such a big part of the game. An opportunity to get the horses ready like that. You don't get many opportunities where you can have competitive polo with speed and organize teamed pros players and have the ability to bring these horses on as you work on yourself and honing on your skills. And this guy's doing it right here. Santos Bellini looking for goal number 3 as he shoots a goal, but that ball's going to go just off the left side. Nice try as we click down there to 3 minutes. We'll see. It looks like we are going to use the courtesy change here. One taker. That'll stop the clock with 2:38. Remember, Deuce, keep your eyes open for it as they're going to have their grand opening this summer. And founded here by some local friends from the Wellington area with strong polo connections. 5 doubles courts if you're a paddle club player. 1 singles court. 3,000 square feet dedicated to health and wellness. You have the spa, recovery, all the wellness services. An amazing organic grocer. Keep your eyes open for Deuce. Remember, D-U-S. Make sure you Google that. Get on there if you're looking to get a membership. And it's been a lot of fun watching the Deuce team play this season here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and all the clubs, actually. And look at this. Fred Mannix. And Fred is going to pull out the driver and hit one from about 140. And that ball is going to go just off to the right, but a well-hit ball into the wind. So it just shows you the strength of Mannix. On the backside, it will be Roldan. Gonzalez will move it on. Colo. Crowder's got time. Jason. Going to be pressed here by Joseph. Smart play by Joseph to move up on him. Jason was going to turn that ball, had a little problem on the boards. Joseph closes the gap. Now they leave it for Fred. The 1-2 combination. Santos will let Will work it out. Comes off the pony there. Nick will put Santos on his hip, and they're going to work it down the far side. It'll be Roldan and Bellini. Nick, back to the inside. 1 minute left here in our first half, as Nick Roldan will use the left boards to keep that ball in play and find Colo. Gonzalez and Crowder. Well done, Jason. Takes the ball, then the man, turns it around. Mannix going to drop his head here. Freddie. Good move here. Oh, leaves it behind. I know. Oh, now he gets it back, though, so they still got time. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Mannix has time as they cross over center. Fred, pretty pass inside or just outside the 60. Will's going to come from right to left. Good riding there as he takes it across, saves that ball. Santos pushes it along. Oh, nice little fake here by Roldan. And now, it's Colo. I apologize. He's got an opportunity here. Let's see if he hits one for the buzzer beater. Colo. And he's going to run out of time. Colo, a big hitter. I thought he might launch one there and use it, but that'll end our first half. So low scoring game today, but a lot of shots on goal. So we'll go ahead and let both teams get organized here. This is the perfect time to take a little break. It is Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. I hope you're having a wonderful evening while you're watching Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. And stay with us. We'll be back for our second half here on CTV Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to you. You are here with us for the World Polo League's Triple Crown of Polo. Goal number 3 here for Riley Gansey. She can do no wrong. She's definitely got the Midas touch. Cambiasso for the Boca Raton. The Boca Raton, here we go. The winners of the WPL's Triple Crown of Polo, the Boca Raton. The MVP, Riley Gansey.
It's an honor to represent the Boca Raton. When I'm not on the field, it's one of my favorite places to be.
Welcome back, everybody. Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails as we get ready for our second half. I'm Dale Schwetz, CTV Sports. Thank you for joining us as we get our players, our final players coming out here for the second half. If you're just joining us for the second half, welcome. Aspen Valley in the blue jerseys. Nick Wilhelm playing the number 1. Fred Mannix wearing the 2. Santos Bellini wearing the 3. And Jason Crowder. Very strong team. Will pulling the team at a high level. Had a great tournament last week, too. Mr. Wilhelm, good seeing him here. And I said, talking about the Polo On Demand program, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Why? Because Nick Wilhelm, he is participating in that. Remember, it is exactly what it sounds like, Polo On Demand. You come demanded with the tournament committee. Our expert staff will set you up in any kind of situation in polo you want. If it's just a stick and ball session you want, that's what you get. If you want to have lessons, a stick and ball sessions, and play with a full team and have a full string of horses, then you can go to the highest level like Nick is doing, and he's having a great time. He has a great opportunity to play and be coached by some top players, coaches, and umpires, and then also the opportunity to ride a number of different horses to come out of the synthetic breeding operation. Whatever your size is and whatever kind of horse you like, the staff will make sure that you are organized for that. Well, Nick, good to see you, sir. Good luck. And he's having a good time. So, and then you got Deuce. So make sure you check for that. All you got to do is go to any of our platforms, as I said earlier. You'll find Juan Bellini's name and number. Just get a hold of him, and he will get you organized with our tournament committee, and they will set you up from there based on your wants and needs. I love it. I talk about it. I think it's one of the most incredible programs in the world, and it's a great opportunity. You can do it anywhere here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and of course at the Aspen Valley Polo Club in the summer. Deuce, we got them in the white jerseys, and you have Joseph Schwartz playing the 1, Sugar Erskine wearing the 2, Matias Cola-Gonzalez wearing the 3, and Nick Rodan wearing the 4. 2-1, so a very close game. Here we go. 3 Chukkers left. Nick's going to get a piece of it, take it around the corner, and he'll leave it for the other Nick. It's going to roll down and takes it out of the air like a highlight play right there for any of you fans that know highlight. And exactly, believe it or not, highlight is the only other game that you got to play with your right hand. Highlight, polo, and field hockey. And I learned that from Rebel Wilson. So I want to thank Rebel for letting me know those other sports. Loose ball play picked up here by Rodan. And he's not going to waste any time right here. And I told you, this is what's going to get fun. They're going to get going as Nick will pick up his first goal and get the equalizer here early in the Fort Chukker. It's funny to think that there's only 3 sports that you have to play with your right hand. If you know any others, I'd love for you to email in or let us know. Field hockey is kind of different, but in hockey, they do have a right hand and left hand. You play different sides, but they play with the right. And so that's an interesting fact. I know highlight, and that is a lot of fun to watch if you've never seen the game of highlight, and of course polo. Here we go. Picked up here, it's going to be Mannix, and Fred's going to launch one over to the left, but works very well because Crowder can belly back towards that ball. He gets the near side neck shot. Not enough distance, and Nick will turn it around. Rodan. A lot of lofted shots here today. Loose ball, so got to give one play here. Joseph's going to clear out, let Crowder move this one down the left side. He's going to find Nick. And now it's going to be Wilhelm. And he's going to shoot that ball from way out the left side. And that ball will go just wide. So from a standstill, you got players going left, right, down the center. Matias Cola-Gonzalez actually works it. Wow, and he'll override. This is going to give time for Santos. Tato Bellini. And he'll fire one, and he's going to drain that one. So our high score today, getting a goal in the second, third, now in the fourth. Santos Bellini, I saw him between the third and fourth chucker. He said he was feeling really good. And right there is a perfect example. Nick in a good spot, Rodan to stop that ball. Just didn't have the opportunity to get there as Santos hitting it over his head. They're going to win the bowling, but they give it right back to Deuce. Matias. Pinpoint pass to Rodan. Now Nick and Freddie going to another gear over there. And they turn it around here. Nick, well, I'm in a good spot. Santos has the opportunity here, but he also has room to work. Needs to get away. Oh, that's going to work because Freddie in a perfect spot. Mannix will lay it back down there. Now, Rodan and Bellini, and Nick will go to the control play at speed. Does not slow it down at all. Rodan turns the corner looking for Joseph. Joseph gets a topper, but oh, well done. Reaches way back there to grab that ball, and Crowder has to regroup. Jason, oh, look at this. Joseph, got to be careful of that play right there. Crowder makes a good hook, open shot, but Roldan will jump on the right of way. Now works it down in the corner. Nick staying at a nice pace here in the fourth. Deep neck shot, but that'll go wide, and they'll regroup. So Deuce coming out of the tent, ready to go. And Fred will line back up. We'll see if anybody needs a change. It looks like everybody's okay. So we're going to go ahead and go through the courtesy change and keep this one moving. And Fred, with a little bit of a miss hit, gets picked up here by number 4. And that's Nick. He sneaks by 1, 2, 3 players. Oh, looking for the finish, and he'll get it. So not an easy goal there. That ball kind of went off the left side for Roldan, but Nick picking up his second goal here in the fourth will tie it up once again as we click down to 145. Back to the center, no wait for the final player. 25 seconds from end to end coming in. Gaston Dorniak Jr., of course, father, one of our top umpires. Field manager also. Santos, Bellini, and Santos. And I like the thought process here. He wins the bowl in. Off to the right a little bit. Going to go left foot far post there, but nice hit, good speed, good distance. Roldan will take a quick knock in and get Deuce going as we have a minute left here in the fourth chukker. On the far side, it's going to be Colo. Matias, off the cane. Who's going to get there first? And I do apologize, that was Sugar. Thank you, Gaston. Now they're going to find, and this is going to be a foot race as they come together. Cleanup by Mannix. Joseph keeping the pressure. Keep your eye on his ball as Freddie works it down the boards here. Get a little play by Joseph just to slow him up a little bit, giving everybody time to get in their defensive position. And this ball gets hit very well, but it's going to be Colo Gonzalez. Oh, on the turn on the near side. That is poetry in motion as he works this one down. He's got time here with 8 seconds left. Look for the finish. And he gets a piece of it, but it looks like it went just wide to the right. So that'll end our fourth chukker. And when we return, we will have a knock-in for the Aspen Valley team. 3-3. Both teams coming out of the tent, ready to score goals. We'll get them on some fresh ponies and be right back once again for Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
Juice, Mark Anzi, Antonio Higgy, Marta Castagnola, and Colo Gonzalez. A little under the next shot, he hammers that one away. What a great finish here by Mark Ganzi.
All right, welcome back here. We get ready for our fifth chukker. It looks like Fred Mannix is going to be on another one of his, Alberta Bronco, here today. Dark Bay. Pretty horse, we'll keep an eye on that. And I think Sugar on Santa Rita breeding operation. I think Nick on one of his, and as I said earlier today, Colo riding a few. Jason riding some from his train. Nick Wilhelm. Do a little switcheroo there and our polo on demand. So a whole different setup there with some of our riders today on different horses that they're riding in the game. I think we got Gaston Jr., our mount official, on some of our school horses. So mixing it up very well out there on field 4. And as I said, we ended that chukker with a just wide shot on goal by Colo. And we'll go with a knock-in with from Mannix. So Aspen Valley, 3-3. No change in the weather. It's been very, very breezy. Nice breeze blowing in today. Perfect skies as the sun sets for sunset chukkers and cocktails. And Fred is not going to waste any time. Roll, and there's 153 right there for you. So what a shot by Fred Mannix. Big shout out to Fred Sr. He's always watching out in Palm Desert. He might be back at home now up in Calgary, but he does spend the winters down there, Mr. Fred Mannix Sr. And we actually had Fred Mannix the 5th also playing this year, so a lot of Fred Mannix is playing. Shot on goal here by Nick, and he's going to pick one up quickly, and there you go, Fred. There's a coast to coast like butter on toast. Start with the 154 on the knock-in by Fred Mannix. Then they work it down from there. They find Nick Wilhelm, who's in a perfect spot here, and gets a nice neck shot at goal. But 3 shots by the Aspen Valley team to get the finish, and that makes Polo look easy. Great team effort there. 4-3. And Santos going to win this one. Santos out in front. Love the gray. There's the approach. He's got Joseph coming in hot. Santos, Joseph, Santos, and Tato Bellini will pick up another one for Aspen as the Aspen Valley team now using that power polo play, getting out in front. Joseph coming in trying to make a defensive play for Deuce, just a little bit late there. Made the hook, but Bellini will pick up his 4th of the day. So Santos picking up a goal in every chukker since the first. 4:40 on the clock, goes out the backside, Mannix. And they are rotating everywhere now. Now they got Santos up to 1. That comes off a pony. Fred will turn it around here. They said Alberta Bronco. Down the left side. Going to find Nick once again, and Nick in a spot where he loves to be, and that's his power play right there. Nick will pick up another goal. Is back and forth. 3 goals and under 2.5 minutes there by the Aspen Valley team. That is great polo. And as you said, everybody getting warmed up here. Nick Wilhelm, he had a great, I was talking about this Friday-Sunday tournament last week, and very, very strong, especially pulling the team on those finishes there. Got that half shot down, takes a nice shot at goal. Very, very consistent. Now Mannix. He's going to get pressed here by Colo. Whoa, they come in behind. Fred's going to turn here and has room to make the turn. Clean air as he works it down the line. Roldan will push him over the end line. And they'll line back up here. So good D here by Nick Roldan. Umpire calls play, and they get, a huge shot here again. He'll find Colo. He's got time. Sugar giving him a little help. Sugar in the perfect spot. That gives Colo an opportunity. Notice there Colo playing 1-1. Got a little mane on it. They do that with some of the young horses if you're interested in that. Down the center here in a battle going on between Crowder and Schwartz. That ball gets backed out of there, and this has worked very, very well for the Aspen Valley team, using that one touch coming out of the defensive side. Nice turn by Roldan. Has to switch it up here. Gets by Crowder. Now Nick has room. Nick's going to launch one. And inside the 60 there, but off to the left side as Roldan has hammered one. But it's going to go just wide. So, again, keeping the pressure on there. But a 3-goal lead here with the Aspen Valley team doubling up. Deuce. Mannix. Nice swing. Leaves it there. He's got Crowder. Or that's Shug. Crowder. Now Nick. Comes off the pony there of Gonzalez. Going to go back to Roldan. So a little give and go as Matias gets a pass from Nick. And then Nick's going to go with the same shot that he had. Whoa! Fred takes that, stabs it out of the air. And I'm not sure if he got a piece of that or not. I think it went by him. So if he would have gone off his mallet, of course, it would have been a safety. But if it doesn't go off your mallet, is off the player, you're good. Fred put his body out there to stop it and was successful to keep it wide. Loose ball play, Jason. Jason now, 2 chestnuts. Beautiful, the sun shining off those 2 mares as they go running down. Schwartz and Crowder both override neutral play. Nick now, and Nick is going to fire one. So 3 for 3. Here in the 5th Chukker. Great shooting by Nick, and I think that's going to take us out because the ball's still in the umpire's hand. Looks like no one's going to make it back to center, and that's going to finish it. What a Chukker by the Aspen Valley team, picking up 4 goals in the 5th. Very, very well done. Great goals, good shooting, good passing. All right, well, a lot of pressure now on the Deuce. We'll see if they can bring it back up. We'll get them ready and get ready for our 6th Chukker. We'll be right back. But this mare is going back to Argentina to be retired. He's going to play her down there for fun and stuff, but she's 15. Perfect, great condition. She earned her retirement. So it's very cool to hear that, see that. And that a lot of the breeding operations do that. But congratulations, Fred. Always nice to be able to retire. Really good mare that he enjoyed playing. And he's got a lot of babies. with his breeding operation. So that's pretty interesting. Some interesting news for you there. And I want to thank Fred for filling us in on that kind of info. So it's good to gather all that and, give you a little insight on some of these beautiful animals that are out here. Here we go. 6th and final chukker, 7-3. And just a very, very strong chukker by Aspen Valley in the 5th. Good shooting, great scoring. And you got to give it up to Nick Wilhelm scoring 3 of the 4. Roldan. Good ball, but nobody home except Fred. And he'll turn it back around the corner. Down in the corner again. It's going to be picked around, turned around now by Nick Roldan. So Roldan and Mannix kind of going back and forth here, but that's going to give Joseph Schwartz an opportunity. Joseph now, clean air, inside the 60. Joseph, look for the finish. Yeah, and he's going to get it. Well done. Nice stroke. Great confirmation there. Just perfectly speed-oriented, not overhit, and right through the middle. And a must-needed goal here for Deuce. Making it 7-4. It'll be just under 5 minutes when we get to the bowl-in. So opportunity is there. Now, a lot of time on the clock. 3 goals down. They can get it done. Loose ball. Turned around and controlled by Deuce. Roldan. Nick checking the field. Now goes for the next shot. Wow, what a ball. Roldan. That's going to lay right inside the 40. And well done, Crowder. Notice how he takes his man wide there. We got a foot race. Here they go. As he said, whoa, Roldan and Mannix. Everybody turned to the inside. 2 ballers right here. Oh, look at this as they get around. And Pete, hypothesis going to come through here. Nick's got to fall into the rumble seat as Mannix. And that's a great way. On her way to retirement, Pete hypothesis is going to make a super play for Mannix coming around there with Nick Roldan. Those aren't easy plays for the horses and the players. And what a play this little mare makes to get around. And they get into a bit of a sword fight there, Roldan and Mannix, but Fred wins that little battle, puts us back to 8-4. Roldan says, all right, let's just drive one from center. Nice try, Nick, off to the left side, but well hit. And it's going to carry a little bit too far. That'll take us down about half a chukker. We got, looks like one more quick courtesy change, our final courtesy change of the day. And they'll get it going. 3 minutes left here in our final chukker. Loose ball. Now Jason will let it rip, and he's going to find Nick on the gray. Wilhelm's got time out in front. He's going to leave that ball, though, as he had players coming down behind him. Roldan will go ahead and pick it up, clean it up, and take it down the far side. And that ball stay in play. It looks like it is, and it's going to be Roldan. Nobody going forward here, so Nick's going to go ahead and shoot one from about 130. And has the distance, but off to the right side. So some nice long balls there by Nick, just a little bit off the left and right. And it will be Mannix and Pete hypothesis. So, man, I'm still scratching my head. What a nice play they had there on that little duel. Not just a ride-offs, but to get around and then get out of the box quickly. That's going to work as they find Crowder. Crowder now looking for Wilhelm. He's got time on the gray. He's going to open this one up a little bit. They all take it off, turn around and take it by Schwartz. Joseph going down to the center, but he has Nick there. Nick with a little pump fake. He'll keep it moving down the north side, and then he's going to click it back and change field. So a lot of change of direction and field there. And look at this. Gonzalez is going to open this mare up. Colo. There's the approach. Colo once, Colo twice, 3 times my lady, and he'll pick that one up, and that'll click us down into a minute. So 8-5 here, Aspen Valley, and as I said, that fifth chucker with Nick Wilhelm scored 3 goals. Manic scoring a goal, kind of kicked them into high gear, and sometimes tough to recover on that, but especially the way they came out of the box. But a nice goal by Colo. We'll wait for him to get back to the center, and they'll play this final 30 seconds out. 40 seconds on the clock. Crowder. Jason's going to take it right there as it going toward the boards in your final 30 seconds. Roll down with the wind at his back. Perfect pass to Erskine. Or you take. Yep. And he's going to take it inside one twice, and he'll pick one up too, and that should put the frosting on the cake. Yep, that's going to get it. So 8-6. Pretty good game. Both teams guys shooting that goal a little bit off the left, off to the right. And once they did get it going, though, that's where the Aspen Valley team took that lead in the fifth. So I want to thank Nick, Wilhelm, Santos Bellini, Fred Maddox, Jason Crowder for Aspen, and Deuce, Joseph Schwartz, Colo Gonzalez, Sugar Erskine, and Nick Roldan. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I want to say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. Remember to stay with us on our scheduling as we go into the weekend here, as we're going to have a lot of polo for you. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.